again. so much.
Oh, this was wonderful. Thank you, everyone.
Hey.
Have a wonderful day.
Come with me over here, but I want to say something while I'm walking over here. I see all of your comments. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't 100% know if the chat is going to stay with HSN today, but I am going to try to make sure that happens for all of you, and I'll also make sure that it follows me to the evening time. I'm going to address. If you want to know what my #1 favorite smell is, it's barbecued meat, like a steak on the grill. If my neighbor's 2 doors down is grilling, I'm like, oh, I love that smell. And it is grilling season, my friends. But if you've seen your grill, it's been sitting there all winter. It's dirty. We need to clean it up, but you want to do it with the right item. This is it from Professor Amos. This is going to be your grill and also your oven, because we're going to be able to do all of our holiday cooking in our oven as well. This is a concentrate. So if you're like, what does that mean? These 2 bottles are concentrates. We're gonna give you these refillable bottles, and we're gonna give you the scrubber. So once you take this concentrate, you put it into the refillable bottles, you're gonna dilute it to whatever amount, if you need it moderate, more concentrated. But generally, you're gonna make 32 of these bottles with 1 purchase today. You're gonna pick it either between lemon or citrus, but look at this table. This is an indicator of what you're really purchasing today for $26.99. Yes, your grill, yes, your oven. Take it to your microwave. You're gonna be using this more than ever this last kind of like middle to the end of the year. Amos Harp III, Professor Amos's son.
Good to be with you.
So good to see you.
Good to be with you too. Are we Facebook Live? Can we get social?
You know what? Amos started figuring out that the chat is where it's at.
Give it up.
You know. I'm telling you, grill season's one of my favorite times.
Yeah, I like how you segue to your favorite smell. Oh. Yeah, I love that smell, that barbecue smell, especially over some charcoal. Yes, it smells so good. When it's time to clean it, you're going to love this Professor Amos grill and oven, because just like Tina said, this is a concentrate. You make it as strong as you like, or you make it as light as you like. You can make up to 32 bottles, and you're going to get this aggressive pad in the package. Use that to scour over all that carbon and soot buildup. Maybe the burned on food, the burned on meat. It comes right off with that aggressive pad. A good cleaning tip for you: if you preheat that to about 180 degrees Fahrenheit, that grease and oil, that grime, that food, it comes off like butter. My goodness, it's so easy. No gloves, no mask. It just gets right down to that surface, and it leaves it squeaky clean every time you do it. Now I want to show you the next thing, because I'm going to go from the grill to the oven door. So if you have the oven door at home, let me back this up a minute.
Yep.
When you get this home, take a look at this sprayer. You're going to love this sprayer because it has this flap on there. If you open that spray flap, it puts out a spray. If you close the spray, it puts out a nice thick foam. And I'm just going to coat the oven door, Tina. Coat the grill, coat the cooking sheets, the baking sheets, the muffin tins with the foam. I love that because you don't have chemicals running everywhere. We're all about innovative cleaning technology. Y'all know my dad. We've been here since 2003. That's over 20 years with our proprietary formulas. Now I'm going over that with that scouring pad. You'll love it. If you want to make that less aggressive, that pad, you just soak it in warm water for up to 5 minutes, and you can go over that oven door without any scratching on that surface. But look at these results. I'm just going to wipe away the excess, and it comes back to the original state. And always squeaky clean. We love that because it stays cleaner longer. You're not cleaning up residues and sticky messes that are left behind from the consumer products from the store. This gets the job done effectively. It's economical because, like Tina said, 32 bottles. Now I'm going to use that foam one more time. Stainless steel. You're going to love this because if this was an oven cleaner that you get from the store, you know, with the corrosive chemicals, it could compromise the metal, it can tarnish, it could rust out and pit the stainless steel. Let the product do the work so you don't have to. We want you to work smarter, not harder. Now you come back with that aggressive pad and work off that excess grease and oil. Breaks it right down, no problem, and just wipe away the excess. No soap, no bleach, no ammonia.
It looks like brand new.
Yes, I love it. Stainless steel, aluminum, copper, brass. Use it on any kind of cookware, any kind of bakeware.
Well, that like baked on, like food, the barbecue sauces, the the yams that you did over Thanksgiving in the oven, or
I'm hungry now.
Right? But that's the hardest thing to get off, and you don't clean that on a regular. You don't clean your oven on a regular. You don't clean your grill on a regular. So you need something even better for those two particular things. Look at the grease.
So this is the filter that's above the stove area.
Look at that.
It collects the smoke. If you don't clean these filters, you may be smelling last week's food, last month's food, or even last year's food that's been cooked in your house, like the fish. You got to clean these filters. So I sprayed that down, and I like to run these right through the dishwasher. But that's the degreasing technology we all know and love by my dad, Professor Amos. Like I said, we've been getting the job done for over 20 years here at HSN. We love it. We love you. Thank you so much. And my dad, he's been in business for 50 years. 50 years. So we've got nothing but innovative cleaning technology. And I'm talking about all of our products. No soap, no bleach, no ammonia. This is the air fryer door. If you have a toaster at home, you can use it on the air fryer, the toaster. Like I said, any cookware, any bakeware, let the foam do the work. Look at it. It's penetrating deep. It's going to break down the structure of the greases and oils. No gloves, no mask, no coughing, no sneezing, no wheezing. I love it. I love it. I'm not running forward to open the windows when I'm using this product. Now wipe away the excess. The glass of air fryer door comes right back to the original
Reminder,
state.
2 different scents, lemon and citrus. That's the choice that you're going to be making today. But if you're like, how I only see these, I don't see the 32 bottles. That's because this is that special sprayer that gives you the foam that you've been watching Amos use right now. We're giving you this.
Love it.
So when you are going to put the concentrate in here, you get to decide. Like, let's say you go moderate.
Yes.
You're going to get 32 bottles. But if you are like, no, Tina, this girl hasn't been touched in 5 years. I need like serious help. Then just make it stronger. You're in control. Like if you ever go to the big, the store and there's that big shelf with all the things, they're like moderate, extra, whatever. You're in control. It's the same thing because you have the real concentrate of it. 32 bottles, special sprayer. You're getting the scrubby, $26.99. And Amos, this is the perfect time to be talking about this because we're headed into that grill season.
You know it. Heading into the grill season, you're going to be grilling, you're going to be cooking. Like I said, this sprayer here has a flap on it. You open that flap, it puts out a spray. So I'm just going to use a spray now. And I want you to look really close. I sprayed it right here on the glass top stove. You can use this on glass top stoves, ceramic top stoves. Use it on all your cookware, your bakeware, your muffin tins, your baking sheets. Use this proprietary formula instead, because what I can guarantee you is it's definitely going to break down the greases and oils, but it's not going to make your food taste funny like those oven cleaners, those grill cleaners from the store with the chemicals. My goodness, your food tastes funny for a month because of the ammonia, because of the acid. But this one gets the job done and always leaves it squeaky clean. Now I'm going to put it back on the foam mode, and these are the drip pans. So if you're fortunate enough to still have these drip pans at home, these are the catch the grease and oil from under the electric burner or maybe the gas burner. Spray the product on there, leave it sit for about 2 minutes, let it do the work so you don't have to. We want you to work smarter, not harder. Now I'm using that aggressive pad. I love that pad because it fits right in the palm of your hand. And like I said, if you need that less aggressive, just soak it for about 5 minutes in warm water. It becomes less aggressive to ensure that you're not going to scratch any of those cookware surface. Look at the aluminum. Like I said, oven cleaners would turn that colors because of the acid, because of the ammonia. Forget about it. Now, come on here because I want to show you the cabinetry. Usually when we're cooking, Tina, you get fingerprints everywhere. You can use this on the cabinets, the countertops. Let the product do the work. Look at how it's breaking down the greases and oils from the sticky fingers. I know when I'm cooking, Tina, I get fingerprints everywhere. And I try to be careful too, but I still get them everywhere. This cleans up the fingerprints and always leaves it sticky free, squeaky clean.
Let me show you again. I know, Jacob, this is going to be really awkward because me and you are in a line of the shot. But 32 bottles is what you're getting. So I don't want you to just look at this and say, this is all I'm getting. This makes all of this on this table, right? So much. Because this is the concentrate. Like, this is the real deal, solid, like original, right? You're going to put as much as you need. And this is kind of moderate, right, Amos?
That's